food of salt.
Hi, Billy.
Look who I'm visiting with.
Margo? Is that you? Well, you've grown every which way.
Well, I was just delivering a book your daddy ordered.
Daddy, have you been reading again?
I have, son.
Daddy, you know what they say about reading that can make you smart.
I know. Call the hillbilly police.
Mr. Kane, Billy's been sending me stories from overseas, and I've got a stack of them all edited.
And I got published in the Stars and Stripes.
Oh, Billy?
Did you get my latest?
I sure did. You come by the bookstore today and pick it up.
What you think?
Well, you can't know everything all at once.
Oh, Margo, that's so you. Is Mama inside or making her plow again, Daddy?
Billy, I've got to get back.
What's gotten into her? And where's Mama? Mama! Mama!
Nowhere to action, son. We had a visitor while you were away. Unwelcome as he was, he came on in one day. He sat down quietly at your mother's side. She laughed with him sometime in the night. She's gone. You know how much we love you, son. She had no fear of that. She went on peacefully. She just closed her eyes and drifted off to sleep. She's gone. She's gone. You know how much she loved you, son. Let's walk on over there and play. Oh, come on the grave. Why don't you take a floor up under those, son? Those were favorite. Here she is, under the walnut tree.
You bought her a gravestone angel.
I saw this lovely one in Julia Wolf's garage. She made me a nasty one as a courtesy.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I was so speaking of that. I'll go hear what they have to say.
Mama, when I was in mud up to my knees, I thought it would be you more than me. Never this way around. And I'm sorry Dad bought you a gravestone angel. You always make fun of people for doing that. You wanted your deeds to speak your tongue on earth. Mama, thank you for the way you raised me. Parlance around the house. You made me a curious lover of words. You pointed me towards the writers that used them well. Remember when you had me copy stories out of the Asheville Southern Journal so I know what it feels like to write well? I always wished I'd make it back, but I never thought hope come to be so cruel. You're my mama, and I place my hand here now to touch you, now and forever.
She's gone. She's gone. You know how much she loved you, son.
bookstore. Ever since summer in the cane shop, I lost 5 pounds. So, how's about we go over the movie sometime?
Oh, well, I don't want you wasting all your money on me.
You better buy one of these books.
Hi, Billy.
Hi, Margo. I'm sorry it took me a while to make it in.
I thought it might. How are things with Daddy?
He's doing better. It's strange. We both swear we can hear her call out to us sometimes.
Well, how are you doing?
I'm writing, and that brings me comfort. Is that source? Are you writing now?
No, Max just returned it. He thought it was a book about dinosaurs. And Billy, I read the stories you sent me.
What'd you think of them?
Well, they started out great, but...
Oh.
And then they got better and better.
They did?
They did. Billy, you've grown up, and so has your writing. Now, I caught a few typos, but I'll retype them all and have you gone.
Thank you. Thank you. Margo, I was wondering, what if I submitted some of my stories to Asheville Southern Church?
Billy, yes, you've always been so tentative about it. What made you decide that?
I'm ready for my life to begin. I'm ready for it all to start. My heart's about to bust. Don't lead the way, I must follow my own bright star.
Edna, we still have the special delivery stamps that I've been saving. We sure do.
Oh, I'm not going to deliver them. I hand deliver my stories to Asheville and sleep them like a dog in their doorstep until I get published.
Oh, good luck, Billy.
Many a long cold night, I go down in the dark. I made a vow if I ever made it out, I'd follow my own bright star. Bright star, shining for me, shine on and see me through. Bright star, shining for me, and one day I'll shine through.
Well, for what it's worth, I'll miss you.
You never know what life will bring, only what you bring to life. Hopes and dreams and fine imaginings, they happen in their own good time. I've seen a weak man fight, I've seen a strong man cry. I've learned that life is taking turn into the darkest night. Bright star, shine on, shine on, shine on. Bright star, and one day I'll shine. There's always a song to sing, a melody in the dark, lifts my spirits and comforts my aching heart. Bright star, bright day, shining for me, bright and see me. Bright star, bright day, shining for me, I'm on my way. Bright star, shining for me, shine on, bright star, shining for me, away I'm dead, I'll shine through. Bright star, shining for me, shine on, see me through. Bright star, keep shining for me, and one day I'll shine for you. Excuse me, is this the Asheville Southern Journal?
That's a good question because this sign is often wrong.
Don't mind Daryl.
If someone wants to submit some stories to your magazine...
Let me hand them to the nice man.
Then wave them goodbye.
Why wave them goodbye?
Because our editor, Miss Alice Murphy, is one of the keenest editors in America. The New Yorker magazine sent people down here to try and hire her away.
But she wants to stay right here in North Carolina.
That's good.
Not for young tadpoles like you.
She once made Ernest Hemingway cry. Come here. Ooh, he lay right there, banged his fist on the floor, and sobbed like a baby.
Why?
He put a comma in between two independent clauses.
Look, I'm from Hayes Creek, and I'm trying to get back, so...
Well, aren't we busy?
I could pick up my stories tomorrow.
Look, you think we're going to read your stories by tomorrow, if at all.
I'm sorry, but we rarely read young writers anymore without a whopping letter of recommendation.
Now, where did that door go? Oh, look, there it is.
Thomas Wolfe read them.
Thomas Wolfe?
Yes. You read me back and wrote me saying I had talent.
You can leave your stories here. I am a great admirer of Thomas Wolfe.
You must be Miss Murphy.
I don't have to be, but I am.
I'll wait to hear from you. My name's Rynn Kane.
I'm writing your name down. William.
Bye-bye.
Mr. Ames, hand me those stories. I'm going to read them.
Why?
Because he's a liar. Liars sometimes make very good storytellers. Now, what about the new submissions?
Oh, we have several. This one from Carl Sandberg.
Yes, we should certainly take a look at that.
Oh, Tennessee Williams.
Very promising new writer, yes.
Oh, and a new one from Joseph Algonquin.
Another one, he is always terrible.
Miss Murphy, it's time you knew. Joseph Algonquin is my pen name.
Well, maybe you've improved. I'll take a look at it.
Don't bother.
Miss Murphy, there's a dance at the Shiny Penny tonight.
And
Those officers that are returning home keep asking about you.
And when a female walks in that bar, there isn't a head that doesn't swivel.
no, tonight I want to cozy up to a few unnecessary adverbs and cut their heads off.
You know, I've heard stories about you, Miss Murphy. You weren't always such a wallflower.
No, not always.
Oh, come on. The whole world is rejoicing about the war being over.
Everybody is celebrating. Come with us, just this once.
Way back in the day, I would have gone with you. Way back in the day, you could not have kept me away. I was the life of the party. I was happy and carefree, dancing on the floor with everybody, and he was next to me. We sang and we swayed through every song together. Way back in the day, I cannot wait to get away. Moonlight, music from across the river coming, playing through the night. I would run barefoot through the sound of summer Now that's a sight. The mayor's son with his sleeves rolled up, preparing an icebox.
If it isn't the little princess of Zeche.
Now, Princess, what's the matter with me repairing an icebox?
Jimmy Ray, an icebox has no moving parts. There's ice, and there's box. I think you're just showing off your muscles.
Keep talking, Alice Murphy. I'm curious how your mind works.
All right. You remind me of Adonis. Do you know who Adonis is?
I sure do.
He's a Greek god.
Well, you remind me of him. In fact, you remind me of the myth of Adonis when he repaired an icebox.
You ever think you're too smart for this town?
All the time.
Oh, yeah? What makes you so sure?
I entered an essay contest down in Raleigh. First place was $5 and I won it.
What was the essay about?
It was about how there should be a rebirth of Southern writers, all writing about the Southern way, and that's how we can make our voices known.
I don't know how a group of judges from Raleigh could turn that down.
They couldn't. I took that $5 and I put it towards my college fund.
Ooh, how much is your college fund?
$5. Do you want biscuits?
Well, I wouldn't mind having a biscuit.
Your hands are dirty. You don't want to eat a dirty biscuit.
Oh, won't you feed it to me then?
Now, you and I were having the exact same thought.
You got a little wildcat about you, Alice Murphy.
What's that book?
All right. So that's Scott Fitzgerald. He's a new writer.
I know who he is. The Beautiful and Damned. Is that us, Jimmy Ray?
Damned if I know. You sure are beautiful. I finished it. You can keep it.
Well, if my daddy sees the title, he'll kill me.
Oh, read it under the covers.
So, will you take it to the couple's day dance?
You know, I don't know yet.
Well, I'm standing right here in front of you.
Well, that's not proper, you asking me.
I read in a book somewhere that sometimes you gotta place an idea in a boy's head.
Well, yeah, that might be a pretty smart book. You're a young girl, and you gotta know better than to be here. What would everybody think? Whoa, mama, better back up slowly. Make quick getaway, hurry on home. Whoa, mama, the rain should go. Pop get shot like a running off the hide in the shadows. Fall out of trees. Wait by your window, whisper, bless you when you sneeze. Someone will look at you just like this. Someone will ask you for a kiss. You're a smart girl, make a fool of somebody. I'm a smart guy, you know that it won't be me.
We'll see.
Whoa, mom, take a second look before you set your sights on me. I'm a restless small town lord, the heart as wild as a big city. Someone will take your hand just like so. Someone will never want to let you go. Someone will put you on a pedestal. Someone will tell you you're incredible.
I'm a young girl and I wanna go dancing.
me, girl. Get going, 'cause you won't beat me.
Somebody gonna buzz around me like a fuzzy bumblebee.
Whoa, go slow, mama, you pretty as a daisy. Smell like a rose, man crazy. But it won't be me. Where you been? Should've been here up late. Where you go? So daughter of mine, not a word of yourself.
You're the black sheep, a little lost lamb.
Sure ain't you with a firm hand.
Black sheep, a little lost lamb.
All you ever do is reprimand. Shame, shame, shame on you. There ain't no living trouble.
Shame, shame, shame on me. Make a mockery of the family.
You're the black sheep, a little lost lamb.
When you gonna love me just the way I am? I believe that you will change your way. I don't know why a girl can have fun around here.
Wild, wild, wild earth. I've been so hard and it's such a day apart.
Why in the world don't you do us all a favor, be a good little girl?
You're the black sheep, a little lost lamb.
Should raise you with a firmer hand.
Black sheep, a little lost lamb.
Always up to your shenanigans.
You gotta start toeing the line.
That's all I ever do around here is toe the line. All you say is do right, do right, do right, do right for me. All you say is something like better mind, do or die, do right for me. All you say is do right, do right, do right, do right for me. And what's right for me is bad for the family.
I swear I'll rein you in.
All you say is do right, do right, do right, do right for me. All you say is something like better mind, do or die, do right for me. And what's right for me is bad for the family. Do right.
Alice,
Do
we
right.
need you to sell these peas.
Do right.
to sell the peas, Mom?
Do right.
What gave us those peas, Alex?
So why do you have to put them in
Don't
corn?
ever question the
Do
Lord.
right.
I'm not questioning him. I'm
Do
just saying
right.
that some of my ideas
Do
are
right.
much better.
Black sheep,
To raise you with a burger and
black sheep. Should raise you with the back of my hand.
do right, do right, do right, do right for me. Do right, do right, do right, do right for me. Something like better mind, do right, do right for me. Do right, do right, do right, do right for me. What's right for me is bad for the family.
You were supposed to be here a while ago.
I'm sorry, Daddy. I was out fixing all my bills, I suppose.
Can you believe my son? I'm over here trying to hand over an empire, and he's out fixing an icebox. What's that?
The applications for college. I've been thinking about it.
4 years away from home, and everything you need to learn I'm teaching you here, within these walls. Your grandfather taught me, and I teach you. And that chain must not be broken.
Daddy, I understand, but I thought we discussed this.
Stanford, do I sense disinclination?
None of my business, Mayor.
Shut up. There is a whole world outside of Zeche. I want to get to know it. Who are you getting this from? Where's that book you were reading? I gave it away. Oh, good. Let the jazz agent infect someone else.
Mayor, the Conklins. The Conklins? And Charlotte? What about them?
They've got a beautiful daughter, Ola.
Well, a daughter with resources. Stanford, what exactly is it your business?
The Conklins have produce trucks that drive across the state, and we are the second biggest purveyors of produce for 300 miles.
You want me to marry a girl for her trucks?
And there's an equation they won't teach you in college.
Well, where's the romance in that?
Romance.
I have no comment. No comment? What do you think that was?
Just have lunch with her.
I couldn't do that. I've met their daughter. She's a dumb bitch.
It doesn't have to be her. How about Naomi Weiss? Daughter Tobacco, and she plays the banjo.
Oh, I've met her. She's terrible too.
Could be the Winsons and Wilson in Salem. They've got a daughter and a very active horse farm.
Her as well. She's indistinguishable from the horses.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you don't have to carry on a conversation with them. Have you ever seen me carry on a conversation with your mother?
Isn't necessary. And that is a tragedy.
Son, the way it works is the business is handed down and we marry conveniently in order to live well.
Can't break the chain, right, Zed?
A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do when a man's gotta do what he's got to. A well-bred wife with a silver spoon and knife will butter your bread twice as good as you do. I remember when I was your age. That's when I was settling down. Your mother and I were engaged, and I opened up a bank account.
You can't expect the future to be just like the past. You haven't got a clue, sir. Please try to understand.
When I stood tall, side by side with your grandpa, there was just nothing at all we couldn't do.
With all due respect, I observe and I object. There's no rush, please step into your shoes.
You can't waste your time on foolish things when there's real work to be done. There won't be any stopping you and me when you do what I tell you, son. You have no idea what I'm doing to protect this dynasty.
The road beyond the river, we drive back to this house. I won't be gone forever, just let me go now. You can't expect the future to be just like the past. You haven't got a answer, but please try to understand.
I can't understand why you can't comprehend what to do. Why can't I get through to you?
Oh, we read your stories, Veale.
What'd you think of them?
Oh, well, I thought they were extraordinary.
Really? Extraordinary?
Oh, I'm sorry. I said that too fast. Extraordinary.
Don't mind Daryl. Can I get you a cup of coffee?
My nerves are jittery enough already.
Shot of vodka.
I don't drink.
Veale, oh, you poor baby. If you want to be a writer in Asheville, you have to learn to drink alcohol and feel sorry for yourself. That's good. I'll see you one night at the Shotty Goody.
Going!
Well, Mr. Kane, it is very rare for such a young writer to make it past our gatekeeper, Mr. Ames. Your Thomas Wolfe letter certainly helped. He wrote you last year.
You sure did. Thomas was very kind to me.
Thomas Wolfe letters are extremely rare. Do you have it on you? I am dying to see it.
I am never far from it.
If I were you, I'd protect this letter, Mr. Kane. It could be very valuable one day.
Thank you.
It is, however, valuable already, seeing Thomas Wolfe died 7 years ago.
I missed that.
Obviously.
Are you sure?
Sure as he is. He's buried right here in Asheville.
Miss Murphy, I'm just doing what I had to. I never would have made it to the door.
Clearly, here are your stories back, Mr. Kane.
Did you even read them?
Like I said, here are your stories back. Except for this one, which I am buying from you for $10.
I thought you said...
I am not publishing it, but I am investing in you. You have a flair, Mr. Kane. Not for the scourge of war, but for gentleness and tenderness. And also for the well-timed lie. You write well.
You really mean that?
I do not have time to hand out compliments I do not mean, but you will write better once you find your voice. You need to find a sweeping tale of pain and redemption in the people you know and in the people you meet.
$10? I'm rich!
You never know what life will bring. Only what you bring to life. Hope and dream and find that they happen in their own good time. They happen in their own good time.
Thomas, what is it?
Margo, these things are always hard. It's time to move on.
From what?
Us. I hope you understand. It's not you. It's me.
She's got it ready. And didn't have to waste this little thing. Every young woman deserves a new dress.
Oh, well, tomorrow I turn 21, and I've known Billy Kane since I was 6. It's time he sees me in a new way. He's the woman I am.
Oh, good for you. Billy's back from Asheville today.
He says he's coming over here with a surprise.
A present. Somebody's got there. There's a jewelry store in Asheville. Oh, Billy, I'm so happy for you.
Hi, Margo. Bookstore's looking spick and span.
Oh, I just made room for a new magazine rack.
Well, that is appropriate.
Oh, how?
Well, I do got some for you.
Oh, you said you did? I was wondering.
It's my new address. In Asheville. I'm gonna live there. Right there.
Well, are you sure that's $10 from the Asheville Southern Journal?
I'm not published yet, but
Well, really, that's so exciting. A real adventure.
I can still send you my stories. Is that all right?
Of course, I'm gonna need someone to cash the check.
Are you kidding? I'm gonna frame it.
Well, if you frame it, you can't cash it.
Hello and goodbye. You miss me?
Like I miss trouble.
Did you ever think you might be selling a magazine with one of my stories in it?
Yes.
Oh, Margo, I could almost kiss you.
When you get to Asheville, ride me if you will. Tell me how you're doing, how it's you.
Richard tea at the Magnolia House with Ola Conklin.
Oh, Daddy made me. He thinks it's good business.
Made you dance with her too.
Daddy thinks we're still the old self.
Well, aren't we? This is Hicksville Jimmy Rain. We're the Hicks in the Ville if we don't get out. So what was she like?
Who?
Ola Conklin!
Well, she snuck some wrong with her tea.
That's something to her credit.
Hey, why are you favoring her? You should be jealous.
Not me. Gotta believe in myself, don't I?
Are you putting your luck in?
I'm not playing.
Alice! Alice, where's that girl?
I think she went down by the river.
Sure is down by the river a lot. She never takes her rod and reel.
I think she's letting a fish anyway.
Alice! Alice!
That's Daddy. I gotta get back. It's almost dark.
What could be better than holding you close to me like this?
I'll be in trouble if I stay out late again.
10 more minutes in my arms won't do any harm.
What could be better than holding you close to me like this? I can't imagine improving this moment at all.
If I asked you for a kiss,
How could I resist?
if you said this was heaven, I would not disagree.
What could be better than holding you close to me like this? Do you every day since I turned 16? Lightning strike me one line. You're all that I need.
Let me stay here forever. I don't want to go. What could be better than holding you close to me like this? When there is music and dancing stars Lightning strike me from You're all one I
Well, there's definitely been a malady around here affecting young women. You're around 11 weeks pregnant.
Oh, Lord.
It wasn't the Lord that did it. That only happens that I know of. You've been running around, Alice Murphy.
I don't call it running around. Love is not running around.
Does he love you?
I think he does.
When you tell him about this, you will know.
Dr. Norquist, Zebulon has 1,000 wandering eyes and one single tiny mind. How can trouble and happiness walk hand in hand?
They sometimes do.
Well, what should I do now?
Come back in several weeks. I can handle this on account for a while, and trust me. And you can trust me with this news.
I hope you don't love her. What is it, Daddy?
James Raymond Dobbs, are you the father of Alice Murphy's child?
It's conceivable.
Jimmy Ray, sometimes you are too eloquent.
Oh, she's gonna have a baby?
It appears she is.
I should go see her.
And what?
And tell her I love her.
Oh, but you don't mean that. Now, it might feel like you do, but you're young, Jimmy Ray.
Daddy, I know those feelings, those misleading ones. But Alice, I see her, and it's different. She has these special qualities.
Special qualities. Those special qualities exist only in your imagination. And the last thing we need is you dragging around a callow bride everywhere we do business. You let me take care of this.
Daddy, let me handle this myself. It is my right and my responsibility.
Sin to our blissful Eden. My son was weak before you.
Have you ever stood up against the side of before? For if you can withstand it.
Our way is to undo it.
Undo?
That's a crime upon crime. This baby would destroy Jimmy Ray's career. I thought you loved my son.
I do.
North Carolina isn't a battle of couples. You don't want to go to a home for wayward girls. They're like prisons. I know a place several hours out of town, a cabin in the woods where you can stay for several weeks until you figure things out. I've done it for others.
Sounds to me like you could offer sanctuary.
Alice, Jimmy Ray will ask you to marry him, but you must say no. He is only a boy. And if you wait just a year, he will be one of the finest leaders in Zebulon and eventually all of North Carolina.
If this were known, there are people who would not do business with him.
And you wouldn't do that to Jimmy Ray.
Of course I wouldn't.
Well then, you must wait. Wait, Alice Murphy. Wait.
Go to the cabin in the woods.
I'm gonna make you a sweater and dress you up so fine. You will always be together. I'll keep your hand in mine. If you're like your daddy, handsome, strong, and true. If you're like your daddy, all the girls will be chasing you. My baby, I can't wait to see you.
Jimmy Ray,
Look at you. You look like you're standing in a movie.
that's the way I feel.
I want to set things right. Marry me. Will you marry me, Alice Murphy?
Yes, Jimmy Ray, I will. But not just yet. We can't right now.
Why not?
We just need some time. All the people in this town always looking at us sideways.
Oh, I don't care about that.
And so many other reasons. Dr. Norquist offered a cabin just for a little while where I won't be seen. It's the only thing that makes sense right now.
Why are you giving me trouble, Alice?
Don't you know I'm always going to give you trouble?
What?
It felt like a butterfly to me, right? Feel.
I can't wait to meet you and shake your little hands. If you're like your mama, you'll make me a happy man. I'm gonna make you a promise to love you for all time. I'm gonna make you a promise to keep your hand in mine.
My baby, I can't wait to see you. My baby, I can't wait to see you.
Miss Murphy asked me to be here. Am I being sent home? It's been 12 weeks and I don't have it published.
She's on her way.
That sounds scary.
Oh, please. Daryl can make anything sound scary. Ooh, like happy birthday. Show him, Daryl.
Happy birthday.
Menacing.
I asked to speak with you, Mr. King, because your latest submission was a bit of a mess. What's going on?
I'm sorry, Miss Murphy. I'd sent it to Margo, but hadn't gotten it back yet, so I just turned it in, feeling a little discouraged.
Well, don't get discouraged. Work on it with Daryl. He's a fine editor.
Why did my mouth just go dry? I could work on it with Lucy.
No, I should keep you out of harm's way.
Miss Murphy, what do you think of it?
What do I think of it?
Yes.
Well, first you need to cut 300 words.
300? What's 300?
The superfluous ones. You look shocked.
I always thought that was pronounced superfluous.
And then the first paragraph, skip it, start with the second. The action begins there.
What do I do with the first paragraph?
Turn it into a lullaby because it put me to sleep.
Anything else?
You have to cut the word twixt.
What's wrong with Twix? You don't like Twix?
Use between.
Why?
Because a man wrote this, not Tinkerbell. And then, of course, the second to last paragraph should be cut.
Well, I cried when I wrote that.
Clearly, it's as purple as a baboon's butt.
Miss Murphy.
Well, it's true. And then there's this last sentence. It flows nicely, but I am curious.
About.
Now, why, Mr. Kane, would you end your essay with a word 99% of our readers will have to look up? ... The longing of the human heart and search for propinquity.
I did that on purpose, Miss Murphy.
Why?
Well, it is the only $5 word in the whole piece. Because of it, the reader gets the impact of the ending twice. They land on the striking word, elegant cadence, propinquity. They go to the dictionary. The longing of the human heart and search for closeness.
I'll tell you this. You can sway Daryl. You can sway me.
So there's hope.
Let me put it this way. No one has ever swayed Daryl.
Bright stars shine for me, shine on me through. Bright stars.
shame is here in this cabin and not in our home.
Quiet. You'll wake the baby with your wind.
Thank God it's a boy. It was Eve who tempted Adam. That's right, Alice. You bewitched him.
Mr. Murphy? Ladies?
You came to see your grandson.
So, this is the child.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yes, fine looking.
Named him after his father. Isn't that right, little James? And where is Jimmy Ray? He's been over here every day cooing over his boy.
He is on an errand in Durham.
On a Sunday? Stanford, you come to see the baby?
I love children.
Now, this terrible and tragic situation must be resolved.
Fortunately, there is a solution.
And I'm here to see that it is implemented. A legal and completely anonymous adoption.
What? That is not a solution.
A legal and completely anonymous adoption, that is the only solution.
I have the papers shown up here.
Are you aware of this?
Somewhat.
And I have spoken with Jimmy Ray, and he agrees.
He agrees.
He certainly does.
I doubt that.
Didn't he, Stanford?
He certainly did.
You are not of age, and only your father has to give consent. And while the true father in this situation is decidedly unclear,
You watch the way you talk about our baby.
Nobody is taking my baby.
you've got to be reasonable. Don't deny him a better way of life when he can grow up with pride. Folks will laugh and talk behind his back if you bring home a bastard child.
You can take him. He's my baby. You can't take my baby boy. Daddy, don't you let him. Mama, don't let him. You can't take my baby boy.
Don't be foolish. Why would you want to do this? Don't you want what's best for him? People at the end of you, who would like to take
You can't take him. No, don't take him. You can't take my baby boy. Daddy, don't you let him. Mama, don't let him. You can't take my baby boy.
I will take the baby myself to the state agency involved. They've already been contacted. I will sign it.
No, you can't.
I have to do what I think is right for our daughter. Don't be selfish. Let him go and help him. Leave behind a world of shame. If he's ridiculed and they make fun of him at school, you'll only have yourself to blame.
Please don't take him. No, don't take him. He's our only one. You can't take my baby boy.
I'm doing you a favor. You can thank me later for making your life easier.
provide for his family, pave the way for success. A man must provide for his family and ensure their happiness. I won't be duped. Your young mother is confused to imagine she can use my son. I won't let anybody stand in the way of the plans that I've made. Not anyone. A man must engage his backbone, stand up straight and strong. A man must engage his backbone and right what has gone wrong.
First time away from home. You're always too smart for this town. And Chapel Hill's a wonderful school. And you got a scholarship.
I came out of the blue. How's Daddy?
I know your father is a tender man. Right now, he's searching scripture to justify what he did, but the Bible is not obliging. How's Jimmy Ray doing?
Mama, as soon as I get settled, he's going to meet me in Raleigh, and we're going to find our baby.
That'll be a joyous day for all of us.
I'm all alone.
Something's got to calm my agitation.
You should be lying down. Here's your medicine.
There's no doubt about it. I'm turning yellow as a sunflower. And that's poison in my liver, they tell me. And that's the swift bag.
Maybe not.
Suitcase, where are you headed?
Chapel Hill.
Overnight.
Maybe more. Maybe a week. Or more.
Who's gonna take care of me?
I've arranged it.
You take care of me. The son takes care of the father the same way the father took care of the son.
I'll be back.
What's in Chapel Hill? Business, I hope.
What do you think?
You don't mean that girl that almost ruined you. You stay away from her. Trouble once is trouble always.
She and I are bonded. We have a child out there somewhere. Maybe together we can find him and lay claim.
Fine.
Why not? You'd be surprised what we can accomplish.
You will never find that child.
What are you talking about?
You're still holding on to that suitcase, Jimmy Ray. That's better. I made everything right for you that night, so you could go into the world without encumbrance.
That adoption should have been my decision.
There was no adoption.
What do you mean?
I cleansed you that night as sure as I was dipping in baptismal waters.
Is this the liquor talking?
Nobody knew the Mayor on that train. I got on over Ron County. I was just a businessman passing through. But not in papers, something better. Something far, far better to relocate.
What? What'd you have?
I had me a baby in a suitcase.
Daddy, what'd you do?
Went down to the far end of the train where it was just me and the creature and the clatter of the tracks. And I stepped out between the cars, and as we passed over the river, I flung him high into the air.
I've heard of evil in the world, but you and I are flesh and blood. He was just a baby. He was my son.
I did it for you.
There goes a chance for happiness and all of hopes and dreams. I'll never get to see his face or know the boy he'd be. I could never go see her again, never look into her eyes again. I could never tell her why. How could she ever love me now? Oh, heartache. How could she ever love me now? Heartbreaker, heartbreaker. Look at what you've done to me. You destroyed me. I could never go see her again. I could never hurt her with all this. I could never tell her lies. You may as well have murdered me.
She really liked it, and I could turn it into a humor piece.
Oh, that's okay.
Well, you all did. Does he know this place sells intoxicating beverages?
I say he's lonely. Let's find out. Well, boy meets girl. This calls for a slow gin fizz.
It does?
It does. Have you ever had one before?
I've seen photos.
So, you've been lonely since you've been here?
Every evening I've got a date. Typewriter.
Oh, Billy, that's not company at all. This is what a real person feels like. In case you forgot.
That does feel real.
Where's where that came from?
Don't drink them both.
All right, have a sip. What you think?
Sweet and tart at the same time.
Just like Lucy.
Not her. Whoa!
You are a modern woman, Lucy.
A bit.
So, you want to be a writer?
Oh, better than that. I'll be a censor.
A censor? Why a censor?
Well, when I was 12 years old, I gave my father a Raymond Chandler mystery novel, and one night he was reading it, and his face went the color of a rose. He set the book down, called for my mother, and went to another part of the house and shut the door. I wondered what all the fuss was about, so I went over to where the book was, opened the page, and right there in the middle was the word brazier. I thought, this must never happen again, so a couple nights a week, I take home a manuscript, fix myself in Manhattan, and search for the hidden erotic content. Would you like to do that with me sometime, Billy?
Well,
Well, what? You got a girl back home?
no, well,
Well, don't bring her here to the city.
why not?
Because country girls flatten out under city lights. Another round!
Really? You heard the lady?
Lady, please, not on a Friday night. All week long, I'm up to my elbows, working away at my 9 to 5. I'm not gonna waste away at home, hitting the town every Friday night. Ooh, another round, pour me another round, pour me another round. So many drinks in so little time. I've decided it's only right. I'd try them all and see what I like. Pour me another round, 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 pour me another round. Besides all that, I like a little buzz. In addition to that, I like a little high. I don't know anybody who doesn't like to feel good all of the time. Pour me another round. Pour me another round.
Muscadine wine makes you feel so fine.
I like hard liquor, it hits me quicker. Muscadine wine makes me feel so fine. I like hard liquor, it hits me quicker. Come on, Ace, quick! Muscadine wine makes me feel so fine.
more of this.
I have to see you, Mr. Kane, because Mr. Ames put your propinquity piece on my desk. He seems to think it's ready.
He does?
We are publishing it next month.
You are?
We are.
Miss Murphy, would it be alright if I were to jump and join?
You may.
Yahoo!
Now, is that the best you can do?
One more time. Yahoo!
Miss Murphy?
Oh, thank you, Daryl!
Down, boy! Just reminding you that you have a train to catch.
You're leaving?
I'm off to Raleigh for some long overdue personal business.
With a stop in Zebulon to see family.
Miss Murphy, a train runs right through Peace Creek. You get me there, and I'll show you some of the places that round about.
Well, I've done a further writers. Have Lucy put on my itinerary.
Lucy's going to be a little late today. She is under the weather.
Is that in quotes?
Very.
Miss Murphy, I'm afraid that's my fault. Me and Lucy went to the shanty penny last night and had a bit of a flat doodle.
You love to pull words out of your hat. I have the same habit.
I got that from my mother.
I got it from a desperate need for attention.
Well, a little bit of that too.
You started anything new?
I have. And I find I've been writing more and more about home.
Mr. Kane, it would be harder to get Lincoln off the face of Mount Rushmore than it would be to get home out of the heart of a Southern writer. I'll see you in Hayes Creek, and congratulations. Are these all the files you have from May 15th, 1924?
They are. The laws are changing this year, Miss Murphy. These records won't be open anymore. Would you like me to help you search again?
If you would be so kind. The baby was wearing...
I know. A blue sweater.
Well, maybe one of the
The
photos?
photos are in black and white, Miss Murphy. Maybe he wasn't dropped off in Raleigh. You should be trying some of the surrounding towns. Charlotte has an agency.
No, he was dropped off here. Kate, you or anybody else searching for a baby on that same date?
Not that I recall. Should there be?
I should hope so.
I know this may be hard to hear, but maybe he didn't care as much as you.
If there's truth in this world, he cared.
It's only me behind this counter for the last 19 years.
Well, maybe that's a puzzle I should have sorted out before.
Well, the sun does shine, Raleigh.
Hello, Jimmy Ray.
Alice. Young Alice.
Not so young anymore.
Young forever, in my memory.
This is your home. It's nice.
I did well over the years.
Those your kids?
In a way. sister's kids.
You married?
Never married. Got close. A couple times.
I guess I would have heard. I followed you.
I know you never married. I paid attention. You did well in that show. I had a couple trips down there. I always looked up at the building, but I never went in though.
Well, why not?
You moved on. Went on to publish Carson McCullers' Eudora Wilton.
You have been paying attention.
I always paid attention to you, Alice. I knew if I didn't, I was in trouble.
We were so young.
We were. And I wonder often, were we old enough to have made different decisions? Better decisions?
When I came to Raleigh today, it was not my intention to see you. I was at the Hall of Records, and I spoke to a woman who's been behind that same desk for 20 years. And I asked her if anyone else had come looking for the whereabouts of our child, and she said, not one. Not one person, not you.
I didn't, Alice.
And you never came to see me. Why?
Alice, is it better to hope or to know?
Please.
After my father died, we discovered it was he who had funded your scholarship.
Why?
To get you out of town? Guilt?
Guilt.
Alice, on the train to Raleigh, somewhere in the night, my father, he took our child and he threw him over the tracks into the river below.
Many things have changed my life,
Oh, of course.
but some things have remained constant. Family, this place, Hayes Creek. Something's been both constant and changing. I wonder, how's that possible?
Well, anything's possible with people. What is it?
Us.
There's an us.
There's if you want there to be.
Oh, well, I don't know. Just never really thought of you in that way.
We're supposed to be together. I know I feel it way down deep in my soul. We're never meant to be apart. I keep it here inside of my heart. I always have, always will, always, always, always will. I always have, always will, always, always, always will.
We're supposed to be together, it's true. I've had my doubts, but not about you.
We're never meant to be apart. I love you now, I have a start. I always have, always will, always, always, always will. I always have, always will, always, always, always will.
Margo, I do have a confession. Now it's in Asheville. I kissed a girl.
Oh? And what was that like?
Well, have you ever kissed a chicken?
Yes.
When was the last time I ever kissed you?
7 years. And that was on a dare. He ran to the rabbit.
Believe it or not, you're shaking like I did that day.
We're never meant to be apart. I love you now, I have from the start. I always have, always will, always, always, always will. They always have, always will, always, always, always will.
Anybody home?
Well, child, just as promised.
We're almost the same age now.
Oh, I'm staying quite a bit ahead of you. I'm glad you came. I didn't know if I was worth a visit with you.
Daddy, how can you say that?
Through the years, responsiveness has laid its hand on my shoulder. Things don't quite stand up like they used to.
Mama here?
She's at the neighbors, but it's good to have you here alone. I can talk to your mom about some things, but not about certain things.
Sounds like you've been banking words, Daddy.
You've got to around here. From the trees. Some nights it's so quiet you can hear the leaves fall. And you can tell the color just by the crisp crack it makes when it hits the ground.
I know that feeling. Sometimes I hear the fiddlers in the streets back in Asheville, and I know they're playing the sound of the wind rolling over the lakes back home. What kind of things can't you talk to Mama about?
Certainly not about things that happened 23 years ago.
No, not about things that occurred 23 years
It
ago.
had to be the most painful day of your life. It was, wasn't it, sweetheart?
Yes.
If shame could ever equal pain, I could say I know how you feel. Because what I did that day made it the most shameful day of my life. I don't ask for forgiveness.
Well, I'll forgive you.
No. I cannot even forgive myself. Do you know what happened to the boy?
I do. He was adopted by a good family in California. He's educated and successful. He's a fine young man.
That's all I wish for him all along.
Well, maybe your wishes made it so.
The sun is gonna shine again.
Your daddy know we're coming.
Sure does. Daddy, it's Billy. Put your pants on. There's a lady present.
All right, I'll get him on.
Daddy, this is Miss Murphy.
Miss Murphy, I know all about you. We'll stand on the wrong side of the porch.
You want me, huh?
Oh, yes, please.
You know, Miss Murphy, there's a barber shop in Hayes Creek with your magazines on the set tag. We'll read those here.
Thank you. And Billy will be published in the next issue.
I heard that. Mary Lee would have been awfully pleased to know.
Mary Lee?
That's my mother.
Billy, you know you still got clothes here? Nice shirts and some pants. You ought to take it over your new place.
I could use them, Daddy.
There must be some wonderful stories about your wife, Mr. Kane. Maybe Billy should write about her.
Oh, I don't know about that. Better choose from the whole town with all their cads and scoundrels.
Daddy, look. My nail on her plaid. Still good. And my old fishing vest.
I'll go get you something to put them in.
So, how do you like it here?
It's beautiful. Reminds me of Zebulon in some ways. You must find wonderful repose out here, Mr. Kane.
I do. Miss Murphy?
Oh, I'm sorry. Your wife must have died young. Billy's only 23.
She had Billy late in life. That's a rarity around these parts where kids are getting married and having kids before they can ride a bike. Billy, there's a box of your stuff in the shed.
I don't want to waste Miss Murphy's time with that, but look, I'm an old baby sweater. I can show it to Margo.
I know that sweater. I know that suitcase.
How?
My life was born awaiting it.
You say you've seen this sweater before?
I made it.
I knew this day would come.
It's you who has a story. Isn't it, Mr. Kane?
What are you two talking about, Daddy?
Billy, one evening I was out crawling. I went a bit further downriver than usual. Where are you, fat ones? Me and Mary Lee are gonna hang it for dinner. There you are, Mr. Toad. Damn it! Made me lose Mr. Ichabod P. Toad. Someone there? Anyone there? My Lord. Little Moses. Little Moses in the office. Good Lord. Bangs and bruises. You're in a heap of trouble, little Bella. Come on. Let's get you fixed up. If you came from the sky, it's the Lord's will erase you. If you came from that plane, then someone didn't want you.
When you came
special delivery letter.
If they can send a notice, why can't they send a letter?
That's what I'm saying. All I know is that she and Jimmy Ray went to pick it up.
Oh, she is pretty cozy with that Jimmy Ray.
He's attractive, don't you think?
Oh, Lucy, I don't know how to tell if a man's attractive.
Yes, you do.
Oh, read the next one.
We have got to publish this in our humor column right away.
What is it?
It's a piece from a writer I've never heard of before, Lillian Jones.
Congratulations, Daryl!
What? Lillian Jones is my new pet name.
Well, good for you! You've been on quite a tear lately, Miss Murphy.
Yes, you have. Miss Murphy, may I be frank?
Well, it'll take me some time to get used to calling you that, but sure.
What's come over you lately? I've really missed the dark layer of gloom you brought to work with you every day.
Well, they're going to find out eventually. Years ago, I had a child.
Daryl, you owe me $5.
Well, he was adopted by another family, and
Well, it turns out he works for me. Oh my God, it's Daryl!
it's Billy.
Billy!
When was the last time you spoke to him?
Well, we found out a month ago, but these things take time, don't you think?
I'm thinking of taking a trip down there to Slade Osmond. I want to know what it looks like if I saw him.
Hello. Hi. I'm Billy Kane.
Billy, you're a handsome young man. You must take after your father. That would be me.
Honored to meet you, sir.
Lucy, shall we go look for that pencil box? Yeah, let's go.
Miss Murphy, I can't apologize.
You don't have to.
I do. I was selfish. I don't thought about how I was hurt, but in reality, it was every one of us. So I went to the side of my real birth. Cabin in the woods.
How did you find it?
Your father loves you very much. Told me the story of that awful night when I was torn from your arms. And I understand that truth walked beside us like a shadow, and will one day merge with us. And until then, I'm never truly whole.
Billy, you are no doubt your mother's son.
Lucy, I'm afraid I have to apologize to you two. Perhaps I was a little misleading.